Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Brandon. In this one, I wanted to show some of my winter artwork. This season, I've just been so feeling just like I want to sleep every day. I feel like I should be hibernating till March. Yeah, I'm ready for this to be over. It's just super cold and there's no light. But in the meantime, as we get ready for spring and all that stuff, I just want to show some of my artwork. I have two paintings that I'm going to show you. Without further ado, here you go.
All right, so this first one is called Forever Love. It is a children's book / greeting card piece I had in mind. Keep in mind it is in 2012, 2013. So I was just kind of figuring out, not figuring out my style because that was established, but just trying to figuring out how to paint fur in my way. And I think it's pretty successful. It is definitely intended to be more of a, I was thinking of a greeting card, maybe Mother's Day, or like a Christmas card, something like that. But it always reminded me of something comfy and comforting, and just, I don't know. I think you would love to kind of get this card in the mail and say, oh, I'm thinking about you. Anyway, I digress. So I really do like the color palette here. It's very simple. It's with oranges and blues. And just a hint of pink in the tongue and the noses, just to kind of brighten things up. But I really enjoyed drawing this, painting the snow. You have to use a different kind of technique for that. But as far as color palette is concerned, it was just great to use opposite colors on the color wheel, such as blue and orange. Those are opposite colors, and they tend to complement each other tremendously well, and I think it works here. You can see in the fur we have those colors, and they definitely help make the cougar kind of stand out, but also yeah, it's all over. There's also reds, there's whites, but I think it's a good it's really good to use a variety of a variety of colors to kind of bring out that one color. So you would think of a cougar being orange or something like that, but in fact there are so many different colors. If you actually look probably in a cougar's fur, there's probably a bunch of different colors in there, and I think that's what I really like to express. And it was also a good way of me kind of showing the technique of just, I don't know, showing fur. But like I said, I like the pink, the pops of pink. I'm not sure if this phone is doing my painting justice. I think a camera would be better, but I am pretty proud of it. I think it's a endearing image. The only problems I have are with these cubs. I think that they are just like underdeveloped. They're cute, they're adorable, but they're underdeveloped. Look at the mom. There's like so much going on in her fur and everything like that, and all this like cross hatching and just like different things happening. And then with the cubs, it's just kind of blasé. They're just kind of there. They're adorable, but they also just need some development, some type of texture that kind of make them stand out. But I did like how the snow came out, as I said, just kind of splattering paint, also just kind of using the brush to kind of flick the paint away using white. And I also already had like layers of blue for the mountains, and it ended up being really, really cool. A cool effect. So yeah, I think it's a pretty solid piece. But I definitely would go back into these kittens again, and yeah, it's a pretty solid piece all in all, especially for my development at the time. All right, for this second one, I'm actually going to start off with a sketch. This is called Lost Love. And again, this was intended to be something from maybe a teen magazine or something like that. But either way, it's just showing a girl, and she sees her boyfriend with another girl, and it's like the season, so it's very cold. I don't know, I just feel like it's that lonely time that during the Christmas time that I feel like we all kind of feel lonely, and I kind of wanted to show that. So that's what I did here. It's a pretty rough sketch, but I think it shows her her sorrow and her just longing. Oh, that's what I called this. I called it longing. Yeah, this is just a quick sketch of it. I do like how the trees are overhead and they come across, they add a nice development to the piece, as well as that circular kind of sidewalk. It adds more kind of movement that you'll see in the painting. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this sketch because the painting ended up even better. Right, so here's the painting. Of course, it's done in acrylic. And yeah, I really want to, I guess we can talk about the color palette. I really wanted to stick to the cool colors of the blues, because the blues. But yeah, it just definitely helps the feeling of the piece to make it more solemn, more sad. But I also wanted to work with like a candlelit view or things looking like they're glowing. And I was able to achieve that with the lamp in the center of this city hall, or whatever you want to call it. But it was a really good exercise in, yeah, showing how light reflects off of skin, light reflects off of snow, light reflects off of trees. And it was just really cool to get into that. I also was really, really happy with the way I was able to show her tears. It's a very delicate technique that you have to use. But I think I was really successful in figuring that out, making them look, I don't know, just not like white spots on her face, but they legit look like there's water coming from her eyes. So I think that was very cool. And also just kind of showing that desperation, that sadness, seeing the couple, either the couple that she's jealous of or her boyfriend, whatever it is. She's just really, really sad about it. And then I do like also the heart. That's kind of corny when I think about it, but this was done like a decade ago. So yeah, but I think it drives the point home. Again, the lamp just adds just an interesting beacon to focus on, because there is a lot of, I wouldn't say there's a lot of movement, but there's a lot to look at. And I think it kind of helps focus in the center of everything and brings everything together. I also was able to have fun with kind of these outlines that I'd use that help the main figure stand out. It's a subtle way of me pushing the figure forward. As I also do like the way I was able to do the trees. I mentioned that in the sketch. They just add a nice kind of, what's the word? Accent to the piece. With everything being so bright, they're just kind of jagged and kind of jarring, and they look like trees. And the snow reflecting off of it was very, very cool with the light. It was very cool. But yeah, I think it all just works together, and it really feels, to me, it really feels like she's there. It really feels like it's a wintry evening in, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, what's that? City Hall? Not City Hall. All right, at this point, I'm starting to ramble, and it's clearly time for me to finish the video. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Let me know how you guys are doing this winter season. Yeah, how you're keeping your spirits up. If you're just don't want to feel like doing anything, if you're super productive, let me know. But if you do like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye, guys.